Morning. So lately the kids are starting their mornings out reading a book. It's kind of nice because it makes for a really quiet morning. Judah, what are we reading this morning?
Once Upon a Time.
She talks very softly. She's reading Once Upon a Time.
Naomi, what are you reading?
The Boxcar Children.
Oh yes, one of their favorites. Joe, what about you?
Reading the Boxcar Children.
We've got the whole series, so. Well, that is just wonderful. And what is this little guy doing? He woke up with a cold, didn't he? Poor little guy. His brother Abraham got him sick, and Abraham is still sleeping. Abe is my sleeper. He loves to sleep. He usually sleeps until like 9 or 10. And usually I let him because he's still young. So, but yeah. And everybody, well, me and Keith and Marshall have been sleeping on the couch. That's why there's blankets and pillows all over the couch. And Gabriel is coloring. Let's see what he's coloring. Oh, it's the Berenstain Bears. Good job. So Keith, my husband, made waffles with the kids this weekend, and that is what we are going to be having for breakfast this morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and heat these up and serve them. Right, Marshy? Do you like waffles? Can you tell everybody what you call broccoli? What's your favorite vegetable? Carrots and what else?
Carrots and trees. He calls broccoli trees. Don't you?
So they smell so good. I didn't have any because they're not gluten-free, but they smell so good. I'm thinking he added like maybe cinnamon and vanilla to the mix because it just smells so good. But I'm gonna stick these. Naomi, will you open the oven door for me? I'm just gonna stick these in here for a couple of minutes to heat them up. Marshall doesn't want waffles, so he is getting Cheerios with some honey.
Yep.
These are actually Honey Nut Cheerios, but well, they're not Cheerios, they're the off-brand. They already have honey in them, but we always add a little extra honey. Be careful with that, please. So Gabriel is having quick oats with brown sugar, cinnamon, and butter. I dare not add cream because he hates cream, but everybody else usually adds like heavy cream to their oats. But oatmeal, I think Gabriel can have oatmeal 3 times a day, probably. He loves oatmeal. We all do. Keith and I have to be careful with oatmeal because Keith gets like his stomach, he gets a really bad stomach ache, and I feel like it just makes me really tired. So I have to stay away from oatmeal. But we just pour hot water into the quick oats. And yeah, just keep adding hot water until it soaks it all up and it's all tender and the oats are all soft, and it just makes life so much easier. So Judah and Joe are the only ones that wanted peanut butter on their waffle. I don't know who can eat a waffle and not smother it in peanut butter. The others don't really like it. Joe and Jacob are my peanut butter boys. They love peanut butter. So everybody's eating breakfast before we get started on school. Abe is the only one not here because he's still sleeping. And this little guy, he thinks he needed 2 breakfasts. He just had a bowl of cereal, Cheerios, and now he's having some waffles. Aren't you, Marshall? This kid's been eating like no other. Are you growing, Marshall? He must be growing. Now I'm gonna make my breakfast, and I'm just gonna have my smoothie. I'm just gonna have a berry smoothie with a little extra strawberries here. And then I'm gonna add some of this vanilla bean Greek yogurt, a little bit of cinnamon, and then some orange juice. I do miss my protein powder that I added to my smoothie for years, but unfortunately it has gotten so expensive. The price kept rising and the volume kept shrinking, so yeah, I can do without. So I always top my smoothies off with some honey. Been doing this for years. So what are we playing, huh? Dominoes? Are you shy? Are you being shy today? This little boy can play with dominoes for hours. Can't you, Marshall? He loves building towers and then making them fall. Huh, Marshy? Yeah. So my kids are currently using teaching textbooks for their math, and they're all three doing really well. Are you done? Did you finish? So what's your grade today? What'd you get?
Got a 95.
Oh, good job. So Joe is currently viewing all his new stickers. So don't you earn new stickers, Joe?
Yeah, I
If you get like a certain percentage.
I earn new wallpapers sometimes, and most of the times I earn new stickers. Stickers is in the other one. These are wallpapers. And my background for math.
What are we doing, Miss Judah?
I'm looking up the synonym and antonym for school.
Generally, we'll start out with reading, and then they'll move on to spelling. And then they all have to take turns on the PC to do their math, teaching textbooks. She's waiting for Joe to finish, and so she's just gonna do her spelling until he's done, and then she'll run in there and do her math. And then usually she will go from math to how to write an awesome paragraph step by step. This has been a really, really helpful book as far as writing skills and just learning how to write a paragraph, and helping her to do like essays and stuff like that. So, okay, Joe, how'd we do today?
Very good.
Let's see, what you got?
A 100.
Woohoo! High five, kid. Yeah.
And my overall course average is 94%.
Good job. He has made a huge improvement.
Tomorrow I get to do quiz 3. I gotta do my quiz tomorrow.
Okay. So what did you do today in math?
Well, I did multiplying with 5s and 9s.
Ah, good job, kid.
I thought it seemed pretty hard, but to me it seemed easy.
Looking pretty handsome with that new haircut.
And every time
His daddy gave him and Marshall haircuts last night.
these
Look at you, how handsome. Let me see the back. Let me see the back. Oh, Daddy did such a good job. It's perfectly straight. Now everybody's out here on the table doing something. What are you doing now, Joe?
I'm doing cursive handwriting.
Cursive writing. And then Naomi is doing her spelling. And then this little guy was getting a little bit hyper and just needed something more to do. Play with some Play-Doh for a little while, but it's almost time for you to start working your little workbook. It's almost time to start practicing writing your name and the ABCs and stuff like that.
And today I'm working on O's.
Oh, okay.
Cursive O's. Friday or Thursday I did N's.
Very good. Oh, did you print your tires in that Play-Doh?
Like this, like this monster truck.
Oh, that is so neat.
Mom, did you buy this monster truck?
I think so. Morning, sunshine. It's about time. You slept half the day away. Normally, I don't let him sleep in this late. But we had a long weekend and we were up late last night with Dad and spending time with Daddy and stuff. So, but it's time to get started on schoolwork, young man. So Abe decided on some oatmeal. Is that pretty good? Hurry up and eat up so we can get started on your spelling and your phonics. And then we're gonna do some math and some reading. And he is doing so well in reading, you guys. He's doing really well. Like, he's making it really easy for me to teach him how to read. So, yay. Go big girl potty. Come on. Go big girl potty. Hurry, go potty. So here we are with our little Bindi. Would you go potty? So this little girl right here has been a mess, y'all. We love her, but man, she is like, it's like having a new baby again. I have to wake up every couple of hours to take her outside to go to the bathroom. And that's really not fun when it's 20 degrees outside. So yeah. And then like if she poops in her kennel or something and then walks through it, that's a lot of fun to clean up. And chewing on the walls in the house. Keith and I, the other night, we fell asleep. We usually put her in her kennel before we fall asleep, but we fell asleep and she was still in her dog bed. And she chews this huge chunk right out of the edge of the wall that that her bed is laying by. So yeah. And she recently jumped up and caught her tooth on Joseph's earlobe and drew blood. I mean, I know she's just a puppy. Puppies do that, but... And then she's like biting on Marshall's ankle and drew blood. I mean, her teeth are so sharp, and so we're really having to kind of deal with that right now. She loves the kids, but she's so hyper and just... We've never had... This is our first small dog breed. And my goodness, y'all, this dog has energy like, like I cannot believe. She's always running and just bouncing off the walls. Like the other day, she was running into the garage. She runs into the garage and we have some little steps that go right here and then in through the door into the house right there. She smacks in, runs right into the stairs, you guys, head first, right into the stairs. And it just knocked her plumb out, you guys. She falls onto her back with all fours still in the air. And it scared Keith and I. We didn't know if she was dead or what. I mean, she really hit it hard. She was running full on, full blast. And she's a fast little thing. And she just smacks right into the stair. And she was out for a few seconds. But yeah, Keith and I had a good laugh after that. So most of our chickens are finally starting to lay. The 6 younger hens here are starting to lay really small eggs, which is really nice to see. These 3 here lay really fairly large eggs, but we weren't getting very many. And so now it's nice to see that these guys are starting finally to bring forth some eggs. They'll start getting bigger and bigger here pretty soon. But recently something really sad happened to our duck. And she's so sweet, you guys. We just love her. Her name's Daisy. She, for some reason, we have this little nester for her with sawdust. And she does love it. She does use it. But for some reason... Oh, and she laid a few eggs, I see. I see about 3 eggs in there. We actually give our duck eggs to our neighbor, but she wants to come out, don't you? Quacker Jack! Quacker Jack! Anyways, she likes to sleep right in this corner here. Right up against this, you know, the, whatever you call this, metal fencing. Keith he's been needing to put chicken wire around that area and wrap it in chicken wire and just hasn't gotten around to it. And something reached in and took a chunk right off her beak. Can you guys see that? And it was just bleeding, and oh my gosh, when I saw it, I was so devastated. And like, it's healed now. It was probably about a month ago that happened. And we have been getting a ton of raccoons. So I don't know if it was a raccoon. We've seen a few fox, but something must have grabbed her. She got lucky. Like, it could have just grabbed her head right through the hole and probably tore her head right off. But yeah, we're lucky to still have her with us. But yeah, so that was just so sad. So anyway, Keith ended up putting up a hot wire, which has kept the varmint. We have not seen any varmint since he put this up. So I'm pretty sure it's keeping them away, which is nice, but we do still need to put chicken wire at least around this lower area of the fence. Wrap it in chicken wire so that nothing could reach in and grab her. Because even after that happened, I'm still seeing her at night sleeping in this corner right here. It's like, you would think that she would have learned. Benders! Her name's Bendy, but we call her Bender. I call her Benders. Keith calls her Fender Bender. What are you doing, you crazy girl? She's so funny. She's so much fun, but oh my gosh, she's a lot to keep up with. But here is the stair that she ran head first right into, you guys. This is solid wood. Ouch. So now she's having her breakfast, and here is where she chewed on the wall. Yeah. Keith was not very happy. Was he, Bendy? Daddy was not happy at all. So what do we got going on over here now?
Well, he's brushing his teeth in order, I guess. He just finished gluing them. Oh, now you gotta wash it. Look, you gotta wash your hands. We got a number. Which one do you have to do first? What do you think?
Which one you gotta do first?
No, you don't dry them.
No. You get soap.
So where's your pencil?
Then you wash.
Here.
Then you rinse. Wait.
So
rinse.
first, put a number 1 right here. Number 1. Okay.
First you wash.
Now what do you do next? No, you scrub. So put a 2 right there.
And you scrub. So what are we in right now, Joe?
I'm coloring one president for the day.
Let's see the cover.
It's
of
the
this.
38th.
Start at the top.
American President's Coloring Book.
And today I'm doing the 38th president, Gerald
So
Ford.
I make them read about the president, and then they color
Now what
it.
do you do next?
And then usually I'll ask them what they learned about the preament.
This is
And
Gerald
I actually
Ford.
got this book for free through our co-op. Our co-op is amazing.
This is Gerald Ford, and he's a Republican.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make a cookie.
A what?
The guppy.
Oh, a guppy. Oh, yeah, Octonauts. He is an Octonaut fan right now. You have that upside down, bud.
No, it is.
But it's not time for that right now. It's time for spelling. So let's start some spelling, please.
On this one.
Yeah. And Judah, what are you working on? Are you in?
I'm in the Constitution.
Oh, we're doing Constitution. Can I see the cover?
like cheese and carrots.
Understanding the U.S. Constitution. Good stuff. Yeah. I don't know what's more important than teaching your children about the Constitution. I am going to get started on doing these dishes, getting them put in the dishwasher, and I might do some vacuuming in the living room because it really needs to be vacuumed in there. And yeah. Little Miss Thing sitting here, pretending like she's just so sweet. Aren't you, Bindi? Aren't you just so sweet? What are we doing here, young lady?
I am shelling pecans.
Oh, interesting. We have a neighbor that was had the girls over recently to help him pick up with some sort of a machine of some sort pecans from his pecan trees, and they were helping him. Did you guys help him shell them too, or just pick them up?
Yeah, we shelled them too.
So they shelled them too, and it actually inspired them to start collecting some from our trees, because we actually have several on our around our house. And so she has so far shelled about this many pecans, and man, you guys, are they good?
This morning, my dad he threw out my pecans, so I went to go pick them up. And before, there's a squirrel right there by my pecans, and before he ran off, he grabbed one pecan and stuffed it in his mouth and then ran off. Yeah, those are my pecans.
That is so stinking cute. We have a ton of squirrels. Like, we are infested with them, and they're always, and this really makes Keith mad, but they love to bury them and make holes in the yard. But yeah, here they are in their little shells here. So yeah, I really think that this is part of school, y'all. I think that this counts as credit.
This is hard work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Shelling takes like 2 hours just for this much. It takes like an hour and a half.
Yeah, and I know it hurts your back.
Yeah.
The other day she was like, oh, my back hurts.
I have to take rest every like 15 minutes.
It's a good learning experience, and who knows, maybe we will make a pecan pie, even though I'm not a big pecan pie person. I feel like they're too sweet. Oh,
Like 'em.
but my husband Keith loves pecan pie. That's like his favorite. Pecan pie and banana cream are his two favorites. I'm more of like an apple pie, fresh apple or pumpkin, or like chocolate pudding. I also love to make or to have glazed pecans over my salad, so we could even glaze some of these.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yum. Okay, so we are getting ready to do our read aloud. We are currently reading Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the second book of the series. This one is Farmer Boy, but we ordered the entire series off Amazon, and 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 9 books in the series, but I actually got the idea from Mama to 5. Her channel is my absolute favorite channel. Her name's Julie, and she does like homeschool vlogs and grocery hauls and stuff, and she is my absolute favorite. I love her channel, you guys, but I figured I'd give her the credit. But yeah, my kids and I love like Little House on the Prairie and stuff. Like I can watch Little House on the Prairie over and over and over and never get tired of it. But yeah, I had to order this series, and me and my kids are loving it right now. So this book has been so helpful in teaching my 7-year-old Abe how to read. He just turned 7 and he's doing really well. Teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons. I also ordered this off of Amazon, but yeah, I highly recommend this book. Go ahead.
This little cat can run in sand. That little cat can sit on sand. See the feet?
Good job.
We see a duck. We can sit in the sun with that duck. It is fun in the sun.
Good job. Hey guys, so this is what I'm about to have for lunch. It's 2 scrambled eggs and 2 hash brown patties. This has been what I've been having for lunch probably for the past 2 weeks. I've just been craving it. So good. What do we got here, Mr. Man?
The sandbox with some dinosaurs and you bury them.
You bury them and dig them back up. So Abe just turned 7. This is one of his gifts that I got him. It's called a dinosaur dig sensory bin. You scoop, sort, and explore. Anyway, it came with some dinosaurs and an egg, sand, and just rocks and
volcano and some
dinosaur
trees.
bones that they're supposed to bury and then dig back up. Where's the other little bones? Where's the head, the dinosaur head?
I'm right here with them. And I'm burying them, so...
Anyway, I just thought this would be so much fun. I would have loved this when I was a kid. But it came with this little sifter. And where's the magnifying glass?
Right here.
And a magnifying glass and a little brush to brush all the sand off with. And I just thought this was the coolest, and I got it at Michael's. They have the best greenery at Michael's. I love it. But yeah, do you like this little dinosaur dig, Abram? Is it pretty fun? I know his brothers are trying to take it from him. But I thought this was just not just fun, but also educational. And so I let him play with this during school hours once in a while as a treat. So are you going to be a future paleontologist, Abe?
Yep.
You are? Are you going to hunt for dinosaur bones when you grow up and make lots of money? So I made homemade chicken noodle soup tonight, and the family is raving about it. Some of them have had 3 bowls. And then I also made some biscuits to go with it. Okay, you guys, so that was it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this homeschool vlog, let me know down in the comments if you want me to start doing more of those types of videos. There was very little editing, and it was just easier not having to haul a ring light everywhere. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed that, but stay tuned because I'm probably going to be doing a clean and like holiday decorate with me soon here, and some baking videos. Thank you guys for watching, and hope everybody is enjoying this beautiful holiday season. This is definitely the best time of the year. I love all the holiday cheer. It just seems like everybody's in a good mood this time of the year. I will try to start having my videos up every week again. I know I've really gotten behind. It's just life is busy. So take care